In the spirit of good sportsmanship, can I have my pillows back?
Yeah, mate, I could talk about V8s, like, honestly, all day.
I just love my V8s, so...
Tenpin bowling.
Oh, yeah?
Played for WA.
I used to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's no point in having a fast car and not driving like a fast car.
If I had enough money, I'd buy like a V12 or a W16. No, my V8s, man. I love my V8s, as you can tell.
Yeah, you got to. I'm going to get changed.
I sold my HQ though.
Welcome back to the nerve-wracking nominations. Nerve-wracking, that is, for everyone in the house except for Ashley, who it appears has very thick skin and an extraordinary resilience to the emotional whirlpool he's currently living in.
Ashley,
Big brother.
who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
For 2 points, I'll have to nominate Camilla. The reason for this would have to be during the last task we did, she was a big complainer, and then she didn't get the role she wanted, and then she kept complaining, and then when she finally got the role, she like pretty much rubbed it in, and I don't really like complaining. You know, complainers, they really piss me off, and in the house that makes me feel less happier, because if people always complain, and Camilla's a big contributor for this, so that's why I nominated 2 points.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
For 1 point, I'd have to nominate Dino. The reason for this is because he's so competitive, and for me, if someone's more competitive than me, it makes me look not as good, and if he was to go, obviously I'd have a better chance in competing.
Actually, you can't nominate someone for being competitive. What are you trying to say about him?
He's just a very competitive person.
It's not a valid reason for nomination.
In a lot of arguments he gets into, his competitiveness comes out in the way he talks to people. I don't like the way he talks to people. I don't like the way he talks.
You're not nominating for people. That's a cop-out. Get to the point.
I don't like the way he talks to me in a lot of arguments, or just the way he talks to me. It makes me feel less of a person. One way, I was talking with him and he was stereotyping, and I just don't like the way he talks.
You have 27 seconds left.
Okay.
You better get to the point soon.
Just the way he makes me feel in a lot of conversations, it's a put down to me, and it doesn't make me feel very good as a person. So therefore, that's why I'm nominating 1 point, because I don't like the way he talks to me and the way he makes me feel in conversations.
That is all.
Jesus.
But that means you're...
Michael, to the diary room.
Oh, Mikey.
What about you?
Here we go. Let's see how good it is.
Vivacious, flirtatious and irritating.
Great.
Michael, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction and why?
For 2 points, I'm going to nominate Crystal because she's so boring. I don't know what she's still doing here. I don't know why she's here. She doesn't provide any entertainment value to this house. And I can't stand the fact that pretty girls like Crystal in the house like this and constantly talk about how fat they are and how much makeup they need to put in. So it's time for Crystal to go.
What are you trying to say about her?
I'm trying to say she's boring and she's self-obsessed.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction and why?
I'm going to nominate Camilla for 1 point. I've got several reasons I'm nominating Camilla. The first of them is for a strategic reason, but I can't elaborate on that. The second...
Then your nomination is not accepted. Get to the point. Now.
The second reason...
The first reason, you're wasting time.
The second reason...
Michael.
Yes?
You're wasting more time.
I'm discussing that. If you'd stop cutting me off and actually let me get to the point.
Get to the point now.
I'm nominating her on the same basis that I've nominated previously, and that is because I think she's too dominant person in the house, and I would like to see how the dynamics change in the house. Although she's entertaining, and I value her being here, it would be interesting to see how the women in particular, and men, deal without having such a strong figure in the house.
You've told her you like that about her personality. Why are you now nominating her for it? If
you just heard me, I actually said I do like that in the house.
Then why are you nominating her for it?
Because, as I just said, I'm reiterating, Big Brother, you need to listen.
Michael.
Yes.
You're not being clear.
I am
Big
being
Brother is listening.
I am being extremely clear.
Michael.
I am nominating her on the basis that I need to see the way other personalities come out in this house. And with her personality being too dominating, I'm not able to see how other people will react. I would be very interested to see how that changes the dynamics on the house. So what I'm saying is her personality is too strong. I do like it, but it is too strong for this house, and I need to see what will happen once she leaves.
When you leave the diary room after nominations, you should read the housemate guidelines, because that's not a valid reason for nomination.
That was a valid reason last week.
Michael, Big Brother is awarding you 1 nomination point.
It's fine. Put me up for 4 nomination points. It doesn't bother me. I'm already going to be up for nomination. But that's a valid reason by you saying that's not fair.
That is all.
Right. Well, I think the problem is that Michael thinks he is Big Brother, as opposed to just appearing on the show. OK, now, we've had 3 people nominating. Let's have a look. We've just seen Ashley and Michael nominate someone who... No, wait a minute. Before we do that, let's have a look. We'll throw down here and we'll have a look at our fabulous tally board. Let's do that. OK, I'll tell you where we're going. All right. Camilla's on 5, Crystal's on 3, Dino's on 1, and Michael is on 1. Well, Michael's got 1, but he just gave it to himself. I thought there was going to be a stoush. Wasn't that fabulous? What does that mean? Or is that rude? What does it mean? I thought it was like that. What does it mean? Don't we have any homies here? We normally do. Oh, Big Brother will get back to me on that. OK. Now, we've just seen Ashley and Michael nominate, and someone who's always nominated Michael and Ashley is our next nominator, Jamie. Yes, he's nominated them every single week. Ashley because he's hard to talk to, and Michael because he never shuts up. The question is Jamie being consistent, or is he simply being lazy?
Jamie, who do you nominate for 2 points for eviction, and why?
I'm going to go with 2 points for David this week. I think he has a higher set of morals, or believes he has a higher set of morals, and he likes to impose that over others. There's been a couple of times that he's acted like very serious and made everyone else feel immature. And also, I think he might be playing some sort of strategy. He's got down, he remembers 4 particular times that I've been frustrated with things.
Jamie, you're not being clear.
Okay.
Get to the point of your nomination.
He believes he's more mature than all of us, mature than me, holds it over me. And
how does he hold it over you?
When we were in the line for ballet and I laughed for 5 seconds longer than I should have, he was, "What are you doing? This is serious." And I thought that was inappropriate.
So what are you trying to say about him? Stop holding back.
Oh, gosh.
You're wasting time.
He just believes that he's more important, perhaps. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't like feeling small.
Who do you nominate for 1 point for eviction, and why?
1 point for Mikey. I still have problems with his insincerity. I find that during the week, he won't even look me in the eye. Then it comes to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he knows that it's nominations coming up and he'll get on my good side. And he calls me one of his boys. I don't trust that.
What are you saying about him? Stop holding back,
He's
Jamie.
insincere and I don't trust him.
Then that's what you should say.
Okay.
That is all.
Thank you.
OK, that's the 3rd time in a row he's nominated Michael, and this time he can't believe that Michael actually wants to leave the house. After the break, a Greek god, a cheeky chick and a groovy grazier step up for a bat at the nomination plate.